You can cancel the rest of it.
I'm sorry. I'm a little speechless. I'm just taking it all in right now.
Wow.
So Bow Wow, Future, and Trevon Diggs have all parked their car there. And by car, we mean penis.
You know what?
Yeah, that's Stephon Diggs' brother.
I really mismanaged my vagina in the 90s and the 2000s because I had all the hot guys after me. And I was like, no, I want to be independent. I want to get it on my own. I could have had at least, all right, never mind. Yeah. Oh, okay. Want to be on top? A former America's Top Model panelist, Jay Manuel, is showing off his body like it's a work of art. Let's look. Ooh, wow.
That man's working out. That's a diet and sit-ups right there.
He took the same picture 3 times.
Well, he's ripped up here. He used to have like a little bit of a softer face. Like he's
a word.
Yeah, like rounder face. Like
yo, wait. Okay, hold up. Claudia, does this do it for you? Do you like a man like this?
That's a nice body. I like that. I like a ripped body. But at this age, I usually get the guys that shape like the WB frog. So
not Michigan J.
WB.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Oh man. All right. Next up, we got Serena Williams. She's showing off her slim physique. Brought to you by Ozempic.
Yo.
Wow. That's good.
She looks better than she ever has. Not that she didn't look good. Not that she didn't look good when she was hitting the court. But she looks better now than she ever has before, in my opinion.
Yeah, she's looking very dainty. And, yeah, she's a big girl, though. I met her in Dallas. Welcome to Side Dish. We are more than an appetizer when it comes to pop culture and fun. We are the whole meal. I am Claudia Jordan, and we have I'm flanked by my handsome co-hosts, Tanner and Headkrack. Fellas, how y'all doing?
What's up, homie?
Hey, what's going on?
Look at man, just surviving. Happy that it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? We punched our way through this week. They said it couldn't be done, and we did it, damn it.
We lived to see another week. Tanner, how you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I am loving the second half of this 48-hour Friday. I'm going to see Nikki Glazer tonight. She's in town doing comedy at the Fox Theater, so I'm going to see her tonight.
Very nice. That should be fun. You're going to take some pictures so we can share with us on Monday?
Oh, for sure.
Get glazed.
Okay. Headkrack, any plans? Any plans? Weekend plans?
I'm just gonna work really hard at being alive. I'm in a parade that's going down like about 4 mayors away. I don't want to say the town name wrong, but yeah, I'm doing that. And then I'm hosting like a movie screening this evening. And then yeah, just like I said the first time, just trying to stay alive. How about yourself?
I'm hosting something in Dallas called Tacos and Beats. We got Fat Joe, Keisha Cole, and who else is going to be there? It's a whole bunch of folks that's going to be there. So me and a local personality, Jay Cruz, are going to be hosting.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick Ross. Rick Ross is going to be there as well. So yeah, that's going down tomorrow in Little Elm, Texas. So listen, we're all booked and busy, yet we still have time to chime in on the hot topics. So
real quick, anybody in the chat, let us know who you think eat the most tacos between Rick Ross and Fat Joe.
What do you think?
my money is on Fat Joseph. Only because, he's kind of closer to the crew of people that made the tacos, right? Like, I know he's Puerto Rican, but you know what I'm saying? But Rick Ross, he might be a 2 taco and I'm done kind of dude. Eats 2 and go, then he's finished. But I think Fat Joseph will probably eat more tacos.
Fat Joseph is hilarious.
He's been in the game for a long time. I want to be professional.
Respectful. You're respectfully dissing him. I love it.
I'm not. I like tacos. I would eat both those guys.
I also love the idea that he's taco adjacent. I don't know if that's politically acceptable or not, but we're going to run with it.
Because he's Puerto Rican. Like
there might be plantains in the tacos, because we like to remix and gentrify the food.
Let me get us out of this. Let me get us out of this.
Save us.
Here. I will. Okay, Mariah responds to viral Mooney Long tribute. That's happening. Tanner.
Yeah. You guys remember when Money Long was a part of the of iHeart's Mariah Carey tribute? This was not too long ago. Mariah did not look very excited when Money Long was singing. And if you don't remember, lucky for you, we're going to refresh your memory right here. Yeah. So evidently, Mariah said, now, this is rough. This is rough. Mariah had a lot that she told GQ magazine. Would you mind doing us the favors here, Claudia?
Well, Mariah's a fellow Aries, and sometimes we are taking like we're being mean when we're just being honest. She says, "I didn't even hear the cover. I didn't know it happened. No one told me. I love Money Long. I just didn't know that she had done We Belong Together as a cover because her song was so similar to We Belong Together. I had no idea that she did We Belong Together. I love Money Long. She's a great person, but I just don't like people doing my songs." Mariah also said Prince told her he didn't like people doing covers of his songs. Y'all remember when Trey Songz sang a Prince song, a tribute, and Prince's face in the audience was like, so shady.
I may have seen the meme in which originated from it, but I didn't see it happen in real time. And one thing about Mariah Carey, like, she don't play the games. She don't fake no emotions. Like, she was staring at that woman like she was watching someone wear their favorite sneakers and watching them scuff them across the sidewalks and basketball court in real time.
I feel. Listen, Mariah Carey. She's one of the greats.
I don't know how she could possibly say that she. I don't know how she could possibly say that she didn't hear the cover. She was front row staring through the woman who's right there. Money Long's right there. This is what Mariah Carey looked like. She looked like this right here. Like, why? You could hear, you knew what song she was doing. She was doing her best. She was doing her best to save that moment in GQ. That's what I think.
And everybody needs a friend like Anderson .Paak because he was bobbing his head like it was being performed by the originator, like herself. You know what I mean? Like, he was in all the way into it.
But let me ask you this. What does Mariah expect? She's one of the greatest voices that we've ever been blessed to hear in the industry, like in history. Like, no one's ever going to come close to, like, Mariah Carey, okay? Like, there's a huge gap between her and who's next up when it comes to, like, singing her song. It's going to be difficult for anyone to sing it. So, I mean, it's a tribute. It's paying you homage. It's not meant to be better than you or even close to you. Like, that's why you're getting a tribute to you, and Money Long isn't. Like, that's why we're celebrating you, because you're amazing. I don't know.
It's hard to pick the right tool for the job when the job is big. You know what I mean? Like, I can't think of too many people that could vocally even be in the same parking lot as her. I mean, I think Ariana Grande got some comparisons early on in her career based on the notes she was able to hit. I think, Adele might be able to pull off Fantasy or One Sweet Day. You know what I mean? But some of them other songs, like, you just got to get the right person. And it's hard to do because she is who she is.
Mariah, you have a resting bitch face, and you got to work on that because you just be looking at people like, I'm sure her Money Long self-esteem, seeing you with that face while she's up there fighting for her life, and you like,
no.
The whole time, Mariah.
Can you imagine Money Long is just out here, she's just working hard, and she sees Mariah, she's singing to Mariah, and she's just singing her heart out, and she gets that face from Mariah, then she just turns over here. Now she's singing to this part of the crowd because she can't look at Mariah.
That would make it so hard. Oh my God, Mariah, do better with those faces. All right, well, it seems Latto finally confirmed the worst kept secret in hip hop, that she and 21 Savage were a couple. Well, TMZ caught Latto outside, and she said this.
Running through these New York streets, about to go have this dinner with my husband. Oh, wait. So are you tired of people asking about who? No. 21. So you're not tired of hearing about 21?
All right, y'all. Again, one of the worst kept secrets. We all knew it, but she never confirmed it. What do we think happened to make her, so easily confirm the rumors now? What do y'all think?
They're getting worn down from being asked the question so many times. You just be like, all right, man, what I got to lose? Just go for it. And I think people also quantum leaping and jumping over the fact that she mentioned my husband. And I don't know if she's saying that like in a like legal, there's like, court papers somewhere kind of way, or if like, when people are like, yo, this wifey, that kind of thing. But good for them.
Tanner, what do you think?
You can only keep up the rumors thing for like a year max. And when they first started having rumors, it was what, 2020? It's 2025. 2026 is right around the corner. You're not going to be rumored to be together for 5 years.
The problem, I think the problem with them is he was married, and some people said it was for him to get a citizenship. And I think maybe they finally put a pin on that. Maybe he finally got a divorce. And I understand that people could be separated, and you might start, and they can date while they're separated. But shout out to Latto for not wanting to like rub it in anyone's face by saying my man, my man, my man, until maybe he was more free. I hope he's free now, or I'm gonna look really stupid with this take. But that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, like I mean, to be married to somebody for citizenship status is a very common thing. And
Allegedly.
and if that's the case, allegedly, I couldn't think of a better person to be married to for citizenship status than Lotto. Like, I mean, she's a baddie. And yeah, like, yeah, and she's been with him since he was 21 Savage. Now he's 21 Civilized. Like they rode the wave together for a while, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he was married to somebody else. So I think they're waiting for that marriage to be over or be more towards the end of the process before she can like proudly, because you know what? She's also in rap battles, kind of, and I'm sure that could be like a Achilles heel, right? Achilles tendon for
Mhm.
people that hit it with, well, that's why you a side chick, you with a married dude. Hopefully it got cleared up. We'll have to look that up and see.
Apparently he's gonna keep his secrets because, like, for him to be married to somebody else allegedly prior to this Lotto situation and we not know anything about that, impressive, most impressive.
Now we have to figure out if
That's
they're married.
wild.
Are they married though, Tana? You think they're married?
21 and Lotto, I don't know. It's so weird. Like the idea that he's allegedly married to somebody else, like, sure, we can float that around there for so long. But if he is married, whoever that person is not going to stay silent for 5 years while he's in an alleged relationship with Lotto, who she seemingly confirms now. Like that logic doesn't really click. Like, what is he fighting over in his divorce? Are they fighting over the same things that Offset and Cardi B are fighting about, like a house and taxes? Like, what are we talking about here?
Well, he did get in trouble at one point, right? You know, had some legal things going on, and maybe the marriage is what kept it, made it to where he can stay in America. And he probably paid her very handsomely to be like, shh about it. And here we are. I'm
Well,
gonna start calling
Lotto,
21 Secrets.
21 Secrets and Lotto were also spotted allegedly on vacation together recently. They were on vacation together recently, so there's that. We'll see. Time
Queued
will
up,
tell.
booed up. Well, let's talk about Serena Williams. Now, she was staying at an NYC hotel when she discovered this flower arrangement made out of cotton, and she let her feelings be known.
Cotton as decoration. Personally, for me, it doesn't feel great. So actually, it feels like no polish remover cotton, natural.
Okay, somebody's doing too much. How would you have reacted if this flower arrangement was at your hotel? Because, like, to the untrained eye, it's just a cool decoration of the design. And, I'm not like the hugest flower guy, but you buy flowers, they die. It's expensive. I'd rather have something decorating a place that I don't got to replace every 4 weeks and feed water to.
I think this is a little bit of a reach, and trust me, I am one of those people that sees the racism and everything. Like, wait a minute, hold up, is it because I'm black? I'm
Right.
that chick, okay? And I didn't get that from this. And I did read some of the comments. The comments were kind of going in on her actually, which I didn't like that because I'm definitely a Serena fan. But I think this is a reach. I think it was artistic. Now, if there was a bale of cotton in her room, or it was still on it just looked like it was just raw cotton just laying there, it'd be a little bit different. They decorated the bed with cotton all over it. That'd be different. But the way they had it in the plant for it looked really pretty like that. It looked artistic. I think it's artistic. Tana, what say you?
Listen, I am here to take an education on the use of cotton as decorations. It's interesting to me it's in New York City. To my knowledge, cotton was not indigenous to New York City. Growing up in Oklahoma and different parts of the South, I have seen cotton as decoration before, like literal cotton. And so, but those are areas in which it grew. I understand certainly why she wasn't happy about it. I don't know about her, whether or not she's doing too much about it or whatnot is not something I can speak to. It's a strange choice, I think, because like in terms of like the flowers or anything that you could put in there, it's probably not the most attractive of things. Like it grows off of a stick, so it's a little curious to me, but like I don't know, like it's not that pretty. And then there's also the cultural connotations, and so in my mind, I don't know why someone would put it there in the first place.
See,
that is the safest answer one can give, and a good one. You would have been awarded mad points. Like that was how you were supposed to respond. I mean, I'm from the concrete jungle. I haven't seen cotton in the wild. One day I was driving like cross country and I passed a cotton field, and it was interesting to see the thing that you've heard about for all of these years. You know what I mean? And once again, like to my untrained, uncultured self, I would have saw that in the hallway and be like, "Oh, cool design." It's another thing if they had like one of those like lawn jockeys, in blackface holding it. That's a completely different conversation than something decorative, that could be done cheaply from Michael's MJ Designs.
A lawn jockey holding the cotton like this. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good look. I had to film the Miss USA pageant. We were in it was a Miss Teen. We were in Biloxi. I was in Biloxi, Mississippi, and then I was another place down south where cotton does grow. And we had to go film at a plantation. Now that was uncomfortable. So this plant, it looked pretty. At least it wasn't. Okay.
Man, they're out there cotton picking mines apparently. Well, let's talk about Kevin Durant. He's going through some troubles, not Serena level troubles, but a lot of folks out here, myself included, have dabbled in cryptocurrency, and Kevin Durant is no different. Now, he started buying Bitcoin in 2016. He's made tons of money, but here's the gag. He forgot his password and had been locked out of his Coinbase account ever since. It's been almost 10 years. Now, the value of Bitcoin since he started rocking with it has increased over 7,000%. It's a weird number, but that's the number I'm giving you. And after the story got media attention, the CEO of Coinbase revealed as of today, Kevin has access to his account today. So congratulations, sir.
Oh, man. If he invested in 2016, that's when it was like just really starting to take off. Like, well, actually, it was already starting to go up. I know he was devastated because there was a time when it was very low. And I wonder how many he has. How many Bitcoin do you think he has? I wonder how many he has.
I mean, he probably went in heavy-handed. Like when Tech Bros probably came in early. He's like, yo, man, it's this new thing. It's imaginary money, though. But trust me on this, man. Trust me on this. So he probably bought probably 40 or 50 or something on the cheap.
Yo, have you guys ever heard about the guy who lost a hard drive with 8,000 Bitcoin on it? You heard about this guy? Like he gave up searching for it just a couple years ago. He had 8,000 Bitcoins. This was like almost $1 billion or something now.
What would you do? What would you do?
Sometimes when I close my eyes at night and I hear a gunshot off in the distance, I think it's him.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I would totally understand that one.
Yeah, it's just so sad. I mean, like, how could you have something that is so important and not remember the password? And not saying that I'm trying to give hackers the up on us, but do you guys pretty much use the same password for everything, or do you have 15 different passwords across all the different things?
The way my memory is set up, I can't do that. I have to have a very similar password to almost to everything. So it would be crazy. Yeah. Are you guys into crypto? Tanner, you got some crypto over there?
I used to hate on my mom for this, but no, I'm not a crypto person. It's not for me. I used to hate on my mom for the way that she kept her passwords together, because she'd literally text me and be like, "Do you remember my Netflix password?" And I'm like, "No, Mom, it's in the book you keep by the phone." And then I would hear her flip pages where she has every password, and then when she creates a new one, she just crosses the old one out and writes the new one down into her book. And like, if Kevin would have done that, he would have had his drive the whole time,
Old school tech. Shout out to Claudia. She put me on some great crypto tips, and they've all worked out. Like, yo, man, like I've gotten more money with her than I have with a lot of people. So salute to you, homie.
I'm glad to hear that. All right, Headkrack. Well, hopefully we make more money together. All right, we're going to talk about some tips during the break. Again, we need to do this Patreon. We will be back with more after 2 minutes. We'll be back.
Back to Side Dish. Now, comedian and 13th disciple TK Kirkland stopped by the Poe Report podcast and was asked how he feels about older men dating women in their 20s. And here's what he said.
Do you have children?
Yeah, my kids are older than you.
Okay, so how do you feel about older men that date women in their early 20s?
I think it's horrible.
You do?
I do. I really think it's disrespectful to themselves and to, especially if they have daughters themselves. Right. And you date a young girl, 20-something years old, because nothing that is anything wrong with you. It's just that you don't have the experience to date a grown man.
Oh, no, I think it's weird.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's creepy.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I think a girl in her 20s doesn't have the experience to run a home. A girl in her 20s can't help bring nothing to the table.
I have to disagree.
Well, I'm older than you, so I'm gonna hold this down. There's nothing you can tell me to change that.
But also at the same time, you could meet a woman that is in her 20s and she's been through more in her lifetime than a woman in her 40s.
So I'm glad you're bringing up this story, and I'm going to explain to you the difference. There's no substitute for experience. Even if you're 22, you still don't have the wisdom of a 40, 50-year-old person.
So how do you don't know their life? You don't know their life? You don't know their life?
No. The experiences and wisdom is two different things. So let me ask you a question.
You get wisdom from experience.
But watch what I'm about to ask you, though, young lady. So you're 20-something years old.
Yes.
Do you believe that you'll be smarter when you're 40?
Absolutely.
That's my point.
Got him.
Well done. Well done.
That's why I called him one of the 13 disciples. Like, yo, you'll think he's coming at you with some nonsense, and then when he is done with the logic, as absurd as what you thought he said was, he will hit you with some education at the end of it.
And TK Kirkland is 64 years old. He has 7 kids by 7 different women. He has daughters. The young lady on the panel, rapper BabyDoll.com. Baby Dolldom is 20-something. Yeah, I think she just proved his point right there for him. And you definitely have more knowledge and experience. I think she thinks if you've been through a lot by 20, you're there. No, it's not about been through a lot of stuff. It's longevity. And
Well, think about it like this too. Like, when is your confidence probably the highest? Your confidence is probably the highest right around the time you get out of the house, but you haven't really been on your own for a long time. So that's your late teens to mid 20s, maybe even later 20s. Your confidence is through the roof. it is a fact that the brain doesn't even stop developing until you're 25. Your brain isn't fully developed until you're 25 years old. I've got this post pulled up right here on my comment on my computer over here, and all the comments are like, his point was proven so many times during this conversation. She wanted to be grown and young at the same time. Her emotions aren't mature enough to even engage in this conversation. And the way that he handled it, I mean, he needs to teach a class.
I expected him to go left on it, and he didn't. Like, he was respectful with it. He handled her in a good way. I like that. It was nice to see that. And at first, she agreed with them, but then she kind of, it seemed like she started to take it personally. Like, wait, what? I'm not good enough to date. No, lady, he said what he said, and it made a lot of sense.
Yeah, because even like as I'm riding shotgun watching the story, right? I'm like, well, I have never been a fan of overgeneralized statements, to go as far as saying no woman in it. Because at one time, your mom was 20 something, right?
Yeah.
And they got us to the point where we're adults who are alive and figuring out the world. However, if you're an older man leaning into a younger person in a relationship, you're not looking at that person to hold down the household and pay the bills. You treat them like they're a new car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not looking to them for those things that you would look for a well-seasoned person who's had life kick them about the ass a bit for, 20 plus years, like after their 20s. So, it is what it is.
I could never date someone in their 20s now. Have you guys had a conversation with someone that's like even 10 years younger than you? It is amazing the how much you don't have in common. Just like ask someone that's like 10, 15 years younger than you what their idea of like old school music is, or just name an R&B singer from when you were in high school at prom. You will feel so old. I've done it before. Like, I'm talking to people that they have no idea who Keith Sweat is and Albie Shore, and none of these people that were like huge parts of my upbringing in the 80s, like in 90s in high school, where I'm like, what? You don't know who that person is? They have no idea who I'm talking about.
Yeah, some people be like LL Cool J from NCIS, Los Angeles. That LL Cool J?
Yeah.
I remember one time.
Ice Cube, the actor, right?
Yeah, from Are We There Yet? I was hanging out with some people on set of a video I was filming, and like they was just talking about like what they were gonna go do later. And it's like, yeah, like we'll go out, we'll get some poppers, and I'm like, jalapeno poppers, I love those. And then I realized they was talking about something completely different, and that's when I realized I was too old for that chat.
Did they educate you as to what poppers are, Headkrack?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, they're like some drugs that people do that
Opens up your book. It opens.
It hasn't been through life, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that with you guys.
It opens.
I don't even want to talk to y'all no more.
It opens it up.
I don't need those. I don't
Yeah,
want.
Neither do I.
They're for men and women, but mostly men. Okay.
But
Claudia, you're too young for me to talk to. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Poppers. Google them after the show. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Former NFL star Sean Alexander just announced he and his wife are going to have another baby, but it's the number that is leaving folks stunned. Check this out.
Beautiful family, Sean. Wow.
Oh, that's so
Oh
wild.
my gosh.
We're just now starting to tell people, but number 14 is in the belly. You're the first one I've told on TV.
Congrats on that.
We have had 10 girls, 3 boys.
I'm listening to everything you're saying, Sean, but I'm stuck on how many children?
You know what? It's really
How
wild.
many?
This would be number 14.
Number 14.
Yeah.
I want you to look at this. Philip Rivers, get to work. That's what I want to say.
They slacking.
Philip steals headlines with 10. You only have 10 children, Philip. Get a grip. We should take his Hall of Fame away and give it to you.
Yeah, I want my kids to see the Hall of Fame. Am I asking too much?
I heard nothing after 14 children. I heard nothing he said. Like, he needs 2 rows at the Hall of Fame. That's why they're not letting him in.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't give you 2 rows. I almost said congrats on the sex. Did you hear me? Congrats on that.
I did. I heard it coming. He said his oldest is a sophomore in high school. So doing that's like 1 a year for the last 15 years.
The Lord's work. God has blessed them. That's unbelievable.
Like the second the stitches came out, he was right back at it.
There's no waiting period at all. Like, let that thing cool off. Oh, Jesus.
What they call that, Irish twins or something like that?
Oh yeah, when it be in the same like almost 12-month span.
Yeah.
He has 3 litters. I think in terms of cats, because I'm a cat mom, he has 3 litters of kids. Because an average litter is like 4, right?
Right.
3 or 4. He has 3 litters of children.
Whoa. And
So
playing
this
for the
guy's been married
NFL.
to the same woman since 2002.
Good for him. You know what? And not sick of her to still want to have sex that many times. You know
Right?
what I mean? Because usually after like the first, I would think, nah, I'm over you. He's
I mean,
still. He looks like he'll give her some more too. He's not. I don't think he's done.
I mean, at that point, are we doing C-section? Because like that's a lot coming through downtown from
Canal.
downtown. You know what I mean? Like at this point, you should just get a zipper, just put on,
What?
to where like it just makes it easy, like the old
Yeah.
kangaroo shoes.
My understanding, and Claudia, please correct the foolishness that's about to come out of my mouth. But my understanding is perhaps like FedEx, the more deliveries that go through a certain station, the better that station gets at the deliveries.
I don't have kids, but I definitely have a lot of friends that talk about it. And yes, they say it's a lot easier. Like they can stop popping out because the canal is been enlarged.
You
Yeah.
go from having a very tight, like sleeve to a wizard sleeve after a certain point.
A wizard sleeve.
Because
Hey,
a
Brad,
Abracadabra number 15.
Wizard
When
sleeves have a little hang time to them.
when
to
does
where,
the
like,
wizard
wow.
sleeve? Like how many kids before the wizard sleeve? Wizard
No.
sleeve.
I've never seen a wizard sleeve. I just want to be honest about that.
Just
right
Google
now.
a picture of a wizard and just imagine what the sleeve on a wizard look like.
Like
and
the
compare
loose,
that.
the loose sleeve.
Holy moly.
Like this is a normal sleeve, right?
Like
here.
just some Dumbledore outfit down there.
Yeah, like it's tight. It's close to the wrist. A wizard sleeve is kind of like, damn it,
Listen.
I'm not getting this shot done. Like, but a wizard sleeve, like kind of like
Wow. I'm so glad this is the discussion I am having on a Friday.
Ladies and gentlemen that ask me constantly, why don't you have kids? Where are your kids at? Here you have it. I don't want to have a wizard sleeve between my legs. I don't have a wizard sleeve. I have a small canal, not a wizard sleeve. I have a tight wristband.
I just want to shout out. I love, it's one of those things like I love a big family though. I don't know if they're perhaps particularly religious. They're probably not Mormon, even though the Mormons are known for this sort of stuff. But shout out to him. Shout out to him and his wife Valerie. Like I love it. I love to see it.
They're the new Huxtables.
There it is.
Litters.
Leaders. Okay, somebody who's got one, or at least one that I know of off the top of my head. I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith. He has released his keys to success. All right, so he's obviously, we all know Stephen A. Smith, been very successful as a sports commentator, and he's got an estimated net worth. Are you ready for this? Stephen A. Smith's estimated net worth is $85 million.
Wow.
That's a lot of money to get beat up by LeBron for. So we're going to hear his keys to success, and we're going to see if we agree. Oh, here it comes.
You why I'm successful at ESPN? Because I woke up one day in 2010 and I said, I know exactly what the hell has been wrong with me, and I figured it out. And I wake up every day. How do I make my bosses more money? How do I get some of it? Now, I haven't always been successful. There's a few people in here that were my bosses that I thought I could have done a better job for, and I'm sorry I wasn't as good as I needed to be. But damn it, I tried. Yeah. Because I went there and I said, I am trying to make you money. Now, I want some of it now, but I'm trying to make you money. I didn't ask you for a job looking to cost you money. Yeah. And you got too many people in our business that really talk and they chirp about what they want. But what they really want is the ability to operate with impunity while padding their wallet without no accountability to your bottom line.
Facts.
Yeah,
a lot of facts there.
Yeah, hey, we gotta when he's right, we gotta give him his credit. Yeah, you don't want to cost your company money. You want to make money. At first, when he said it, I was like, "Ooh, cringe! I want to make the boss some money." I was like,
Yeah.
It came up a little plantation-esque, a little
was
cotton field-ish, like
Hotel
earlier.
Cotton Plant in the very beginning, but then when he finished cooking, I like what he was serving, and it makes sense. But you do have a lot of companies out there that no matter how much money you make for them, it's still a thankless gig in some people's eyes. But he is.
You
leading
don't
us
say
all with the
Headkrack. Where would that be? What you don't say that happens?
Oh, it definitely happens. It happened on a previous gig I had. But once you escape the plantation and you realize, you look back at it, whoa, we were slaves. I didn't realize that. Okay, great. Now I'm free.
Wow, 80. I didn't know he made 85 million. Maybe I do want to A wizard sleeve.
Yo, Claudia, come on!
I'm kidding.
If you get the wizard sleeve off of one child, apparently like that thing was hanging on for dear life anyway.
I'm 52. It could happen.
Yo,
I don't know what would
Claudia,
happen at this age.
I believe in you. You took care of
Claudia,
yourself.
I have 100. The belief in my soul that if you took one shot from the half court at Stephen A. Smith's DMs, your net worth could jump to 85 mil real quick.
And Claudia Smith has a good ring to it.
Yeah. Claudia A.
Claudia,
Smith.
my middle name is actually Angela, so I could, Claudia A. Smith. First of all, this is about to be, he's going to think that I'm, people going to say I'm begging from, it's just content. We're making the content, y'all.
How long has Stephen A. been on, though? Like, Stephen A. has been on a long time.
Yeah. Damn, 85 million. I want to make 85 million.
I want to see what his like hair look like.
See how long he's been on for? Okay.
All right, well, we're going to discuss wizard sleeves and how to avoid them on our break. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Headkrack is the king of visuals. Like, now I can't get that wizard sleeve out of my mind.
No.
Welcome back. All right, y'all, it's Friday, so it's time for Photo Shoot Friday. Now, this is where we rate and debate the best celeb photo shoots of the week. All right, y'all, first up is our girl, Sierra, giving us Uptown meets Downtown vibes for Alexa. Let's check this out. Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
Look at
well,
her.
well.
You'd be hard pressed to find a bad picture of Sierra.
She's so pretty. Like, she's perfect, I think. She's beautiful.
I feel like that's what. Listen, are they about to have 14 kids? Like, what's going on? Why does she still look like that?
He wants number 5. I think they could rival. I think they're definitely gonna not be done until about at least 7.
Yeah,
I think.
She looks stunning.
Because they have 3 now, right? In totality.
3
there's
no,
Baby
4.
Future. Oh, 4?
Yeah,
And the bounce back that she always has post baby is crazy. You could tell she really takes care of herself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pop stars with private chefs and trainers. They can get this stuff done. Next up, newlywed Selena Gomez for the Beauty of Beauty edition of Allure magazine. Oh, okay, very nice.
Wow, she looks pretty. And, people were coming for her for a while for gaining weight, and they were really making her feel bad about herself. And she looks absolutely stunning. I think she looks great, filled out, got boobies. She looks pretty. She looks healthy. She looks good.
She always looked like a child to me.
She does look young. She does look young.
Well, and here's the thing: is like just a quick note about her. A lot of people forget that the Selena Gomez has lupus, and so she very often goes through stages where she doesn't feel well at all, and she's not able to maintain a super healthy look. And so, like, I don't know, when you get to see her looking great, I appreciate it.
She's good.
Well, let's talk about Love Island star Alendria Carthen. She left no crumbs in this photo shoot.
Olandria.
Oh, that's a hot picture.
All right.
Oh, I love that hair. I love her
Okay.
glasses. Look at her skin.
Foxy Brown energy.
Where's the okay? This is what Love Island. I got to watch more Love Island.
Right. I want my hair like that. She looks bomb.
Yeah. Hold up. Someone just told me that she's into the swirl. Guys, I got to check out of this Friday episode early. I've got some research to do.
For research purposes. No, she looks good.
Definitely.
Yeah, you look good with a nice chocolate sister. I could see that. With them long legs, wrap those legs around your whiteness. Yes. The color contrast.
I gotta watch that show.
Go on.
Out of the loop with all that.
I could see it, Tanner. I could see
Keep going, Claudia. Don't stop. Let's make it awkward. Let's go. It's Friday.
Am I making it awkward? I'm sorry. Well, let me try harder.
No, it's great. This is good. This is good. This is
Wait, are you
check? Sleep check.
Oh, sleep check.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
He's trying. Okay. All right. Actor Riz Ahmed served face for the 40th anniversary issue of Elle magazine. Did I say his name wrong? Because I
think it's Ahmed.
Yeah.
Ahmed.
Yeah,
I'm good
great
for,
actor.
Butchering a name there. So let's see his pictures. Okay.
Where we know him from? He looked familiar.
He's been in lots of things. I'm trying to remember. His breakout was a series in which he was improperly jailed. I know that's an excellent description.
Was it The Night of on HBO?
I think that was it. Yeah,
that was a good ass show. I didn't finish it, but it was a good.
He
ass
was
show.
the guy. He was the guy illegally jailed at the very top, at the very beginning of the series. That was like what really broke him out. And then he's been in lots of things ever since then.
I'm not familiar, but okay.
Oh yeah, no, it's timeline is lit. Okay,
Yeah.
him.
Serving face on Elle. Next up, we got, listen, the moment is theirs. Brandy and Monica are gracing the fall and winter cover of Essence magazine amid the Boy Is Mine tour. Let's see these photos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I like it.
Brandy face don't ever change. I love
he
that.
is a zombie, man. This woman has looked the same forever.
She has not aged one bit. She has a baby face. I like Brandy. I've seen Brandy out a couple times, like in Vegas after a award show. I like Brandy. I want to hang with her again. She cool as hell.
She seems
and
super cool.
And I love Monica too. I love this. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So who y'all thought had the best photo shoot this week? I am gonna alley oop it to Brandy and Monica because that's a 2-for-1 situation right there. I remember at one point the girls were fighting, as some people in the community would say. And to see them piece it up and go on the road and be doing photo shoots together, I love that. Who y'all got?
I like that for the cultural impact that it has, because they were like fighting. Like I believe there was some hands that were placed at one point.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna go with my girl Sierra Cece, because 4 kids in looking like that, she is everything to me. Like that's my girl. I have a girl crush on her. I love Sierra, but not like that. I'm not trying to
No, I'm glad you said Sierra. She's certainly a mother I'd like to friendship. I'm gonna have to give it up to Olandria. That one was a surprise. Now I gotta watch more Love Island. Is it already over? I heard she's swirling. That means I gotta follow her on Instagram. Anyhow, so that's
I kind of feel like you have a crush. Alandria, let me help you out and be your homegirl, your wing woman. Alandria, if you're looking and watching right now, and if you're having trouble in your current swirl situation, we have another swirl we like to sub that one out for. Just let us know. Contact us here at Side Dish, myself or Headkrack, and we'll make that happen. We can get that swirl popping.
Yeah, just email swirlcoordinator@sidedish.com.
Raiders are standing by, awaiting your text or email. We need to lock down that email just in case, it's a real thing.
You never know. You never know what's going on.
It's a thing.
Okay, it's Friday, and as you know, you might be headed to the theaters this weekend. We got a flick pick for you. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is back on the big screen as former wrestler and MMA fighter Mark Kerr in the new sports drama The Smashing Machine. I'm super excited about this. Here's the trailer.
winning is the best feeling there is. It's 40,000 people, and they're cheering you on. There's no other high like it in the world. No contract, no money? No money. Do you have any stronger pain medication? Advil? Advil. Advil? Yeah. Don, would you like?
No.
They're handing them out like candy. Let's all get in. Everybody get in. Hey, Don, can you take this picture for us?
Yeah.
What are you thinking at the beginning of the fight? It's simple. Am I going to hurt him before he hurts me? Yes, I'm sure
This is the Grand Prix to crown the greatest fighter in the world. He has come back from the brink. Let's see if he can pull out a victory over Mark Coleman. Have you spoken to either about fighting such a good friend for a life-changing amount of money?
I just need you to let me in.
Always about you. Only about fighting you.
I smell an award.
Yeah, that looks so good. First of all, I didn't recognize that as Dwayne The Rock Johnson until halfway through. I'm like, who's this guy? He totally transformed. He looks so different.
Well, they had him in a prosthetic, they had him in a wig, and to me, this makes perfect sense. You know, The Rock has done he's as big as a movie star as one can possibly be, and he's done all the action movies, but just coming from his body, it's not like he's going to go play someone from the Victorian era. It's not like he's probably going to play a believable politician out of nowhere, or even like some big epic romance. This is the kind of movie that he can get into and potentially get that Oscar nomination, which I know is what he's trying to get.
Shout out to anybody in the chat who was half listening and thought they said he was about to play Mark Curry.
Yeah.
And was shocked that, like, whoa, I didn't know Mark Curry did all this. The Mr. Cooper guy. Like, oh, but, you know, like when people get outside of their comfort zone and do that thing that you don't expect them to do, because a lot of times when you come in as a wrestler or you come in as an action star, they try to paint you as a one-note actor or actress. And, man, listen, I always knew that Rock had a certain type of range that, you know, those popcorn films didn't allow him to show. And hopefully this, because he's not the same. He's literally not the same after this. You know what I mean? So like, I hope that this is the one that gets him the respect he deserves for all those years he put into work and saved franchises.
Man, that looks really good. I'm looking forward, and I'm not a movie girl. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm definitely going to see that one.
Well, listen, man, we got to run the break, but in 2 minutes, we got our QOTD question of the day, and we try to dig inside your junk drawer. We're going to talk about that and a bunch of other things coming up in 2 minutes. that time of the day for our question of the day, and there are many all-purpose spaces in your home. There's the junk drawer, that one chair that everybody throws clothes on, but perhaps the most controversial of them all, top of the fridge. It's kind of like an outside junk drawer. Now, some say it's perfect for cereal boxes, snacks, or small appliances. Others insist it should be left clear for the safety and also the aesthetics and, most importantly, your sanity. Now, let's settle it once and for all. Is the top of the fridge a shelf? Why and why not?
Tanner, you want to go first on this one?
Let me tell you right now, the top of the fridge is a shelf. I will not hear otherwise. My fridge right there, I can tell that I have a thing of margarita salt on the top of it. One of those nice salt games where you can like juice the lemon and get it going. I've had all kinds of things on the top of my fridge. What kind of snobby person isn't putting things on the top of your fridge? Do you guys, please, okay, Claudia, I know you got things on the top of your fridge, right?
I am the snobby person that you speak of. There will be nothing on top of my fridge. I have a very nice black and gold fridge. It's very modern. There's nothing on top. But I do have on my kitchen counter, it's where I put my keys, and then the mail goes there, then remote controls, and before you know, there's light bulbs, and that's where my nail clipper, that's where all my stuff is. It's right there. And I also do have a junk drawer in the kitchen, and it has everything in it, from candles to hookahs, everything. I don't know.
The whole hookah in a junk drawer?
Well,
Wow.
the hookah pen, I should say.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, the hookah pen, yes.
I didn't know they made those. I learned something new every day I come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there are some miscellaneous items at the top of my fridge. I don't know what those items are because I don't put them there. I remember at one point in time, people used to put bread on top of the refrigerator and they would be amazed at how fast the bread would mold. And I would be like, yo, stop doing that. So that's one thing that's not there, but it just things add up. You know, so you know what goes on the top of there sometimes? You know, when you get the thing in the mail and if you have all the different coupons, because like Arby's and Sonic be coming with it. They be giving you like unlimited extra food. And I have never showed up to Arby's or Sonic with a coupon, but I keep the option open. So on top of my fridge is like mad value saver coupons.
I have never been to Arby's, and I've always been like, who is the person that goes to Arby's? Who is the Arby's customer? I've never been.
They got the meats.
Both of you?
We have the meats.
Sometimes they got deer. Like I remember one Thanksgiving or Christmas pocket of time, they was making they was serving a deer sandwich. And when I tell you it tastes like a steak sandwich, it was amazing.
So you had a venison sandwich.
Yeah. And it wasn't tough or nothing. It was like real like juicy, and I didn't have to I didn't have to go like that. You know, sometimes with something real tough, you gotta but now like I got right to it.
Tough, much like the wizard sleeve, huh?
Wow.
What is a wizard sleeve? It's not really tough no more. It's real malleable.
But that's still what you do. You still go, that part's still the same. That part's still the same.
You know, I think I'm going to go read the Bible on the next break. Is it time? Is it time? Should we go now?
Oh my God.
In the chat, let us know what y'all putting on top of that fridge. Because I know sometimes people will put like fruit, like a little fruit bowl on top of the fridge too. And once again, the top of the refrigerator usually hot. Nothing you love that you plan to put in your mouth should go on top of the fridge.
That's where gnats are going to gather. It's warm up there. There's no way. No, that's a great way.
Yeah.
No, the bread's
one of our producers, Kaja, said put the bread on top. But once again, it's going to mold quicker. The heat from the top of the fridge is going to make the inside of the bread package moister. And then next thing you know, you're going to have lime-colored bread. And that's not for flavor.
Yo, the real flex is people who understand how you got to have your fridge organized and where your dairy, your eggs, your cheese, your meat are organized in top to bottom. Because some people be mixing it up and they got their meat up at top, and you're trying to get yourself sick that way. So that's how I judge people, not by whether or not they utilize the top of their fridge for storage or not.
Yes, Tanner, you make a very good point. Do not cross-contaminate your meats. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more after this. back, y'all. Y'all know what time it is.
Whose cousin is it?
Cousin is it?
We're going to get that right one day.
We're going to do it.
All right. A 32-year-old teaching assistant in South Carolina caused a big stink after he repeatedly used fart spray at school. And it was so funky, it made students nauseous. Some suffered headaches and struggled to breathe, and others stayed at home because it smelled so bad.
And it's because of this man-child that those kids had to receive medical attention, and the school had to dish out $55,000 in inspection and damage fees for their AC system.
The fart spray assailant was arrested and charged with disturbing school and malicious injury to property. Whose cousin is it? This is South Carolina.
Okay. That's not where they raised up and swung their shirt around their head like a helicopter. That was North Carolina.
That's North Carolina.
North Carolina, yeah.
Pablo. Yeah.
This could go either way on this one. Fart spray in school is kind of like a white boy thing.
Yeah.
But then they called him man-child, and that's kind of how they do black people.
Fair enough.
You know,
and I feel like you could buy something like fart spray from like a Claire's, or not Claire's, but a Journey, not Journey.
Spencer's.
There you go. Like those stores are all interchangeable to me.
At the risk of personal embarrassment, I do not own any fart spray. However, when I was young and I was like going to camps and stuff like that, I'm talking like grade school, middle school, maybe early high school. I did buy. We would prank each other, and you could buy little vials of like some sort of liquid. And if they broke or you smashed them somewhere, it made that entire area smell horrifying.
There's a stink bomb.
Stink
Classic
bombs, yeah. Okay, HK, did you have stink bombs? Because I always saw my cousins with stink bombs.
Now I've been in hallways where they were smashed, and that particular year it was a couple different people, a couple of your cousins,
okay,
maybe one of mine.
All right.
So it is a roulette wheel on this one.
I'm going Tanner's cousin on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's North Carolina and not South. What was? Oh, South Carolina. Oh, South Carolina. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna jump out the window and go our cousin.
Okay.
Oh wow.
There was probably a test that they needed to take, and they weren't prepared for it. And to get their way out of it and maybe cause a little bit of a delay. Yeah, like he was being crafty. I'm gonna go with our cousin.
But the charge saying disturbing school and malicious injury to property is like a little bit of an overcharge. So I think you might be right. Tanner, what do you think?
Okay, Claudia, I see your line of reasoning there, and I certainly I hate that I live in a world where I go, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I could totally see that. I could totally, unfortunately, see that. My counter is that my cousin who would have the fart spray was probably also annoying enough. They wanted him to GTFO, and this is how they did it.
All right. So let's see.
Okay. As we do it this time, 3, 2, 1, move that van. Whoa. He looks too old to be going to any school. Was he like the wood shop teacher?
I actually think they did the right thing, and they should have got him out of there earlier. Look at this man.
How old is he? He looks like what grade? He looks so old. He looks like he could be the principal, the janitor.
Yeah, congratulations on making it to the 18th grade, sir.
Yeah, sir, I hate to say it, but in terms of crime, you smelt it, you dealt it. This is on you.
All right, fellas, this has been a fun time. I had a good time with y'all, and y'all have a good weekend.
You do the same, Claudia.
Hey, we'll see Claudia,
Be sure you tap in with her in Dallas area where she's gonna be doing tacos with Fat Joseph and Rick Ross and them. Salute, Tanner. Where you gonna be at again?
Oh, I'm seeing Nikki Glazer tonight, and then just out in the streets all weekend.
All right, and you can catch me in, I believe, the great city of Fairburn, waving like I'm the mayor in the parade. So we're gonna be tapping in up there, and also, Pepperbox and Buckhead, and stream Microdose Plus out wherever you're stealing your music from. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And to everybody watching at the crib, making us part of your nightly ritual before you lay it down, we appreciate that.
Cannot say thank you guys enough. We hope you enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. Send us photos and tag us when you're out in the streets doing your crazy stuff. This has been another fun week of Side Dish. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Peace.